Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. So for today, I'm really excited for this video. I have been planning on it for a while, and actually this company called Buff City Soap, which I have some of their products right here, played a really big part in this video. Well, I mean, they didn't play a big part. The video is centered around them. And if you have not heard of Buff City Soap, they are a really good, bath and skincare product store. They have bar soaps, hand soaps, bath bombs, body butter, all that kind of stuff to make cleaning yourself nice. And they're fully plant-based. They are cruelty-free and handmade daily, and they are like a small business that's starting to gain popularity. And I've recently become obsessed with them. So for today, we're going to be focusing on the bars of soap, and not these three, but about 60 of them. I decided I would buy every bar of soap from Buff City Soap to try to melt together into a mega soap. And my big inspiration for this video is actually Safiya Nygaard's video where she melts all the soaps from Lush together. And if you haven't seen that video, I think I can put it in the description. If I can, I'll try. If not, look it up. It's a great video, and that's what kind of made me want to do this. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. So yeah, let's get to it.
So before we get started, I kind of wanted to tell y'all what some of our favorite scents were, because there's a lot of good ones, honestly, and I just kind of wanted to go over some of our favorites before we really get started here.
The first one being coconut, which smells like coconuts. I mean, exactly like coconut. The next one being getting caught in the rain, which smells like coconut but with pineapple, so I guess pina colada, which, I guess refers to the song. Next being Oregon Trail, which is also a location-specific one, and smells, I don't know, it does kind of smell like a trail and also soap. Faint Tree and Soap. Like outdoorsy. Another one of our favorites is Spruce Willis, which smells like a pine forest. And also Man. It does smell like a good smelling man. It does smell like man. Next one is Commando, which also, that just smells like men. Maybe Army. Maybe, that's probably just because of the colors. Like a good, cologne. Like men's cologne. So, this is a good one. Salty Beach, which smells sandy, oceany. It does smell sandy, oceany. This one's also location specific. Yeah, a little bit nutty, which it does contain nuts, I think. Don't hold me on that though. Our next is Caramel Delight, which I didn't think I would like, but it smells like a caramel dessert. Next being Magnolia, which is one of my favorites. And this one smells like a nice, luxurious bubble bath to me. I think it smells like sitting on the front porch in the rocking chair. Which is funny, because that's actually how they describe it as. It's florally scent. I don't know, I guess people interpret it different. Next is Island Nectar, which visually, is one of my favorites. Just the colors are so pretty on that. And this smells, it smells a little fruity and soapy and clean and nice. I don't know. It just smells like a nice, like you're sipping margarita on the beach. Like you're sipping margaritas on the beach. Next is Fruity Loopy, which smells exactly like Fruit Loops, the cereal. And this is actually our favorite ever, which is funny because this is a child's scent, but oh my god, you have to smell it for yourself. Go to Buff City Soap and smell Fruity Loopy. Next up is Narcissist, which just smells like soap, but it's not bad. You can join me if you'd like. And there are also some scents that are insanely strong. One of them being Black Raspberry Vanilla, which it's not one of my favorites. I don't know. It might be someone's thing. It's way too fruity for me.
This is the weirdest thing. I would describe this as a fresh new backpack. Like that new material. Smell again. You won't get enough.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Another strong one is hay headache. Woo!
That'll clear everything. That'll clear everything up.
That'll give you a headache if you smell it too much. It doesn't smell bad though. I don't hate it. Probably the strongest one is this one called Breathe, which smells just like Crest toothpaste or mouthwash. Oh my god, that one really does clear the sinuses. What? Why do you keep bending? You know you're allowed to grab it. The next one in our category for the strongest smelling ones is Pumpkin Spice Latte, which, if you came up with this scent and you're watching this, I'm sorry, but it's not for me.
It's not great.
And it's very strong, which makes me really worried about how the new soap that we make is going to smell. Because I feel like this one might dominate.
All right, so now we can finally get into the grading. So how I figured we would do this is we would divide it by color temperatures and then throw them into the vat and then smell each layer and then mix it all.
So how we're going to be doing this is at the store they recommended that I grate them down so it's easier to melt. So that's what I'm going to do. And the first category I'm going to be grading is the cool category. And I'm going to cut them in half and use one half for the crazy mixture. Alright, here we go with our first cut. Take off the sleeve. Christmas tidings. She's the first one to get destroyed. This is going to hurt me. Oh my god! One down. Only like 56 to go. Alright, so now we are going to be grating and then putting our gratings into the bowl. And the first one is going to be, I think this is Christmas tidings. I think this is the first one that we actually had done. So let's, ooh. Oh wait, that is nice. This is gonna take all night. Oh, this is gonna get old really fast. Oh my god, it's not even graded yet. We have 55 of these to do! Ooh, it's gooey. Ew. Ooh, yeah, you can. And then for this last bit, I'm just gonna kind of cut it. So it's been like 3 minutes and we've only graded 2 little halves. So I'm gonna have Caleb go to Target real quick and buy us some more graders, and I'm gonna get all hands on deck, as in him and my mom helping me.
Alright, so this is the blue category in a giant bin. And I'm trying to break up these. Some soaps do not want to separate. And we're going to give it a sniff test. So, okay. I cannot pinpoint that. You sniff. It's like bad and good, and it's fruity.
It's fruity. It's
and
florally.
It's very fruity and florally.
I like it. I would bathe with this.
So grading ended up taking a really long time, so I went ahead and spared y'all that footage. So we're just gonna go right into when we add in the warm tones. All right, sniff test. We have mixed in the pink layer now, so I'm gonna see what it smells like. I smell fruit and also pumpkin. So I'm really hoping that the pumpkin scent, which I can see pieces of it, I really hope that when we add in the miscellaneous, which is our biggest category, it's right over there, you can actually go over to it. I'm really hoping that when we add all those soap bars in, that it will take over the pumpkin. All right, they're all in our vat. Now we just get to mix. So we have finally mixed all the soaps, all the halves, and I have them in this container. I've been stirring it, as y'all see. I feel like it's a pretty good mix. Some of them clump together, but I'm going to give it a good whiff and see what it smells like. Okay, it's not bad.
It's not one single scent yet, since they're still like in multiple pieces. So you smell.
Yeah, I smell multiple different scents, and unfortunately, I do have some bad news. I do smell pumpkin. I feel like I can faintly smell pumpkin. So I have my pot here. The holy pot, and this is what we're going to put everything in. I have it on low, so it should slowly start to melt. So I'm going to fill it up as much as I can, and then when it goes down, I'm going to fill it up more. And yeah, I don't know what color it's going to turn. You can see a bunch of different kinds in there. Let's see if it'll focus. You can see all different colors, all different scents. I honestly feel like this is a good clump. So let's slowly break it up and put it in the pot. So I think what we might do, you know, you can ball it together and make like a snowball of the shreds. I wonder if I can shove it in like, I don't know. I might make like little snowball soaps. Think that'd be cute? What do you think?
I don't know. Might be cute.
I'll make it here. If anything, I'll just make one. I don't know. Oh. The cool thing about this is you get a different scent from every angle. Oh, there's a pumpkin spice right there. I can smell it right there. That's kind of cool. I definitely want to keep this and never use it. Or should I shove that into the mold and cut it? What do you think? Like, I really need your opinion.
You should probably shove that in the mold and cut it.
And cut it because we kind of like that?
Yeah.
So let's do that. So this is how it came out from the mold. So now I get to cut it. Oh boy, I hope this does not crumble. Okay, it's a good sight. Oh, whoa! That is awesome. Look at that. That is so cool. Wow, that's awesome. It is fragile. So this is how the pot's going. Kind of nervous to how it's gonna look. So ignore the complete messy counter, but I have the first bars all done and cut. I mean, listen, I tried. They look kind of cool though, to be honest. So I was thinking about names for this one, and I figured chaos. I feel like it's simple, but it says what it is. So they gave me these little sleeves that I could use. I'm very grateful for them, and I can just write what it is here. Now, I just want to go ahead and clarify that this is not a product by them. It's just a mixture of all their soaps that I've done. This is not something that they are selling. I'm just letting you know that. And there we go. We have a little bar. I mean, it's very fragile, but you know, that's cool. But they look like, I don't know, I'm just saying they look like they could be actual bars of soap. And we also have our snowball right here, which is probably my favorite. I want to make more snowballs. I guess while we're showing you all this and doing all this, we can see how the pot's coming along. So it's not quite melted yet. So for some reason, I couldn't actually get the soaps melted down into a liquid, so I did have to add some water to get them a liquid consistency. All right, we have reached a pretty good consistency, I feel like. It's been a 2-hour process. I do have some little flakes in there, like little surprises, but that's fine. It doesn't really bother me because I think it's like, it shows that it's got everything in there, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna try, we're gonna do it. Is that like in there good? I think that that's just about everything. And here's all my little chaos bars that I made. I'm gonna give a lot of them away to like my friends and to the people at Buff City Soap because they are really excited to see what it's like because I don't think anyone's done this before. So yeah, I will see y'all in the morning when hopefully those have cooled. It's morning time. I went ahead and took the loaf out. This is what we have. And I'm gonna cut it and see what it looks like. All right, don't hate me, but for some reason I cannot find the cutting footage for this one, so it's gonna already be cut when you see it next. All right, so we have finished all the soaps. We have Chaos, which is our like confetti style soap. We just have some fun like bombs or whatever, I don't know. I thought it was kind of fun to just make a ball of soap. And then we also have gray matter, which is actually the ones that we truly melted and stuff. And my favorite thing about them is that it was starting to clump up as you saw, but then when I added some water to it, it started to solidify or whatever the hell you call it. And now there's like little clumps of like cool looking rainbows in there. And I don't know, gray matter is like the intelligence part of the brain. And I feel like if this has all the soaps in it, it will have all the intelligence of all 55 bars. And my plan is to go back to Buff City Soap and give some of them to the staff there because they were really helpful in getting me all the bars of soaps and they're really excited about it. And I also want to get their opinion on it. All right, so it is probably 5 days in the future from when I filmed this. And I still do have my soaps. I wanted to give myself kind of like a break from smelling because it was honestly giving me a headache, and I also just recently got sick. Might have been soap fumes. Yeah, so I have both of my soaps. I have the Chaos bar right here, and then I have the Gray Matter bar right here. And I'm not gonna include the snowballs because that's not really a bar, and it's gonna smell similar to this. So I'm gonna smell it with fresh sniffers and let y'all know what it probably smells like a combination of, or if I can even figure that out. So starting with Chaos. That's interesting. Chaos is definitely very fruity. Alright, so after doing some closer inspection of what it smells like, I would say it definitely smells a lot like Egotist. And also, I'd say a little bit of rose. So mixing those two together is pretty close to what this smells like, I'd say. Which is interesting, because that's not a very strong scent. And it's not bad, but it's, I don't know. It's not as strong a scent as I thought. Alrighty, and next up is Gray Matter. Here, I'll take it out of the sleeve so you can really, just in case you want to get a good look at it, because it's really cool, honestly. And this one, I feel like we might have burnt some essential oils out of it. It smells a little rubbery, not bad, but I really have no idea what that smells like. I'm really unsure. I'd say it kind of smells similar to Monster, which is funny because they kind of look similar, to be honest, but I can't pinpoint it. Listen, I'm just glad it didn't smell like pumpkin spice, so I think we dodged a bullet there. And real quick before I go, if you haven't ever been to Buff City Soap, you really need to go because that place is awesome. As I said, they are a non-cruelty place, all plant-based. They have so many different scents, so you'll have no problem picking one that you like. And they have bath bombs, body butter, body scrub, body oil. body, whatever else you put on it. And they have a lot of cool stuff. So yeah, definitely go check them out because the place is awesome. But anyway, I guess that's basically it for this video. I really hope y'all enjoyed. And yeah, if you did, feel free to like and subscribe. And if you go to Buff City Soap, tell me what your favorite soap is. I want to know. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Oh, one more thing before I go.